Okay, let's get started. Oh, okay, I did a hat. Hold on. Okay, this looks much better. Is it better? Does it look better? Okay, I think it looks better. Anyways, hi guys. So a lot of people have been asking me this question since I've been doing freelance on the side for about the last 4 to 5 years. They always ask me why I do not watermark my work. I always have different answers, and I thought that it would be easier to put them all into one video and to let you guys know like whether if you have any questions or whether you should watermark your work. Yeah, so these are the guidelines that I go by, and it's not necessarily the right way for you to go about it. It depends on your business and depends on what you want out of it. For me, I prefer not to watermark my work. Yeah, so that depends on you. It really depends on you, okay? Before wasting more time, let's get to it. I do have to say that these guidelines that I have deal with both video work and photo work. So it's up to you whether you want to use them. It's really an open market. Yeah, so point number 1, my clients already paid for it. So they already paid me the work, so I should deliver it in its total content. I don't want to put my watermark there because yes, I still own those pictures in a way, but this is also right for their usage. Generally, I don't like watermarking my work because of the next few reasons. Point number 2. The watermark kind of distracts the attention from the image. I want to deliver good images, and for me, watermarks kind of like distracts my eye because I'm looking at the watermark instead of looking and admiring the picture. Sometimes it's a distraction, sometimes people like to put it right where you know you kind of be cropped. I understand the reason for it because you don't want people to steal your work, but it kind of distracts the entire appreciation of the art. So that's point number 2 for me. Moving on to point number 3, it's free publicity. I know this contradicts in a way because that's the reason why you put a watermark, so people will know who you are. But that will I will explain that in point number 4. But anyways, point number 3 is free publicity. When people want to steal your work, they're going to steal the work anyways, honestly. And whether you want to do anything about it or not, it's a legal battle you have to fight later on. So for me personally, I rather deliver the work in its final form, and then if it's going to be stolen by the internet, then it's in the internet, and there's nothing really you can do about it. If it's good, then great, you know, people love your work and it's free publicity for you. Another reason why it's free publicity, just wait for someone to steal your work and then you call them out for it, and then whoa, you become the next sensation online. Yeah, who knows, maybe you can get famous because of that. Not a good idea, but you know, anything helps, right? Point number 4 relates a lot to point number 3. If it's good, people are gonna ask for your work. So for example, if I'm going to deliver great pictures, people are going to be like, hey, who is this photographer? Oh wow, what did he do? Especially since I do a lot of event coverage. So when I deliver work, I don't put my watermark because people at the event will actually see and they know who are the organizers, and then they'll ask the organizer, hey, you know, the pictures are really good, and then who did your photos? If your work is good, people will ask for you. And it doesn't matter whether you have a watermark or not. I don't think that influences their decision. But yeah, anyways, it's up to you. Honestly, the market is not, there's no hard and fast rule to whether you should or should not watermark your work. It's basically the relationship between you and your end client. So if you have an understanding with your end client, then go ahead, do whatever you want, as long as you do good work. I think the market is flooded with so much potential right now. There's so many photographers out there, there's so many videographers out there, so many filmmakers, and we are all trying our best to eat into that small little market share that's available. The great news is that with digital and online content, a lot more companies are venturing into video work because it's getting cheaper to produce. Yeah, there's more people coming in, and therefore I understand the need to get your name out there. But I think this is where patience comes into play. Word of mouth is the most powerful marketing tool you have. It is not putting your name onto an image. I mean, honestly, it's up to you. If you're selling that image and you need people to know that it's you, then sure, go ahead. But for the work that I do, which is mostly event coverage and some productions here and there, there's no need for me to use watermarks. So I hope this answers the question, thoughts about whether you should watermark. If it helps, great. Let me know if it helps. I actually don't know why I did this video. It was something that I woke up with. Yeah, and I thought I should do it. Let me know in the comments whether you want to know anything more about like the business behind it, because I feel that yeah, you can learn all the technicalities online. There's enough Peter McKinnon, there's enough Kinotika TV, there's enough Chris Howells around, and you can learn a lot, a ton load from them. But there's nothing much about the local scene in Malaysia, and I feel like that's the missing part. So yeah, let me know whether you feel like you need to watermark your pictures, and maybe I missed out a few situations or maybe a few reasons why you shouldn't. So let me know. To the next video.